Good morning, YouTube. What's up, everybody? Today we are, um, right now we're still half awake, as you could probably tell. Um, but yeah, today we're gonna be, well, I guess I'm gonna be editing some footage that I did this morning. Um, Not sure exactly how well this is gonna go. I wish this was one of those cameras that I can directly upload, but I can't. I gotta take the little SD card out. And then we're going to try to work with it that way. I know I got the camera up at a different angle this time. So, like I said, guys, please bear with me. I'm trying different things. Like I said, I haven't had a permanent setup idea yet. Mostly for the fact that I was hoping, to get this house situated and stuff first, and then I could start over from scratch and have all the space in the world. But that didn't work out. So, trying to keep our options open, trying to go from there. All right, so we got the little SD card out. And if we get another random phone call, we'll see what's going on with that, because I just had a spam risk number call me, so we'll see. All right, so that's plugged up. Then we're gonna go over here. Okay, so we got that all plugged in. Now we are going to open it. Probably do it over here so I can see exactly what's going on a little bit better, right, guys? So what I plan on doing is, that's the vlogging camera that I got to save my phone battery. Yeah, it's not fancy like the DJI Osmo or anything else like that. I got it on Amazon, guys. It was cheap. Um, so I'm just going through it, and I'm looking at the footage and stuff right now, and then I'm going to see if there's a way maybe I can, I guess, edit it. I guess so. Oh yeah, that's right. On this one, I can't open it like that. I have to go open it from um, another app. So yeah, please excuse the mess over here, guys. Like I said, we don't have storage. We don't have enough room. We're trying to get a house where we can have more space, but we don't have anything right now. Um, Somebody else ended up getting our hopes up before. I didn't even open that app. Why is it opening that? Um, Completely forgot what I was doing. My bad. Um, but yeah, we'll figure things out one way or another, guys. Like I said today, I do have another podcast ready to go. I just want to get, a live or two in or whatever. Um, so that way, I can kind of work with that, and then see what else I can do. Want to hang out with you guys too. It's only fair. If you're new to the stream, welcome in. Hope you guys are doing okay. Go ahead and put this on full screen. There we go. Yeah, so now there's a few of them that are on here that have already been deleted. I want to go ahead and completely delete this off of this video player app. It's from the previous ones that I've recorded on here whenever I was playing with it when I first got it. And it says trashed on here. Um, so I guess whenever I deleted it, I'm trying to make sure that if this app requires space to be able to, you know, use it, I'm just gonna make sure it's completely kind of like how when you get rid of your emails, it's not completely deleted until you like empty out the trash. So essentially, that's what I'm doing first. Um, it's what I always do now to make more space on my computer. Is like anytime I do, whenever I make my thumbnails and stuff like that, anything that's saved on the computer, I just go ahead and delete so that way I don't have to worry about. Why does that say that? It's got 3 videos, but this one, it's got 4. Huh? I don't know. No idea. How can I edit in this one? Hmm. Doesn't have anything where I can like cut and splice though. Unless I go over here. It's just a tap. Come on, man. Really? Okay, so the only thing that allows me to do on this one is just to do that. So I guess at least I know that they work. Okay, the files do work. I guess I'm gonna have to go to that Keen Master, whatever you call it. Well, unless I can use that Clipchamp again. That's been the easier one for me to be able to use to edit. Um, Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So yeah, let's see. I hope everybody's having a good morning today. Like I said, we're not doing much today. We're just chilling. I'm working on I did a little bit of footage from like I guess part of my morning routine, if you want to call it that. Um so what I'm doing now, I'm gonna go to Clipchamp through Microsoft. That one's been a little bit easier than that KindMaster or however you want to call it. So I'm gonna try to see if maybe I can cut and splice a little bit. I don't really do too much video editing on it on anything really. It's just I don't know. I just realized that, this one's just been a little bit easier for me to work with. So I had to revert back to the original micro SD card, the 32 gigabyte one that came with the camera, because I realized, yes, it does give you more time and whatnot to work with and record with a 128 gigabyte one that I had. But I noticed that for some reason, when you're playing it back and all this other stuff, the quality, it sucks. I mean, it's got 2K ultra, high definition, but I keep it at right in the minimum, in the middle of like 1080p, because even if you go up, you would think, oh yeah, it's gonna be nice and smooth and crisp and clear. This thing is, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it to you. Let's see. Let's import the files. So this would be under our digital recorder, DCIM, and we're just going to, I guess, open all of them on there. With them being fairly short, because it does the loop recording on there, it shouldn't really take too long, hopefully. So, for a minute. See, as you can see, I've got the videos over here. So, I'm waiting on that. It looks like one of them down here, the last one. The one that's, I guess it's going backwards from the last one to the first one. But hopefully, take too long. So, but yeah, this is what I'm going to be using. I'm going to try this one instead of the KineMaster or KeenMaster. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's the only other video editor that I have on this computer that I can use. Like I said, normally I don't really edit my videos. Like I said, I just don't have the stuff. Now on my desktop over here, I do have I think I have Sony Vegas and Magix Studio, but I don't know if I have to update it or not, because I can't for the life of me find the software for it. I don't know if it's in a box somewhere around here, or if I packed it up and it's over at my mom's house or something in storage. I don't know. All I know is that I can't find it, and it's on here on the computer. But if I gotta go through and what's the serial number so that it'll verify and blah blah blah, then I'm not going to be able to, because I don't have it. So yeah, that's what we're doing right now. We're just over here, just waiting on that. Looks like we're up to 30% over here on this one. So um we'll wait on that for a little bit. And then once it starts getting going, then we can, go from there. So does anybody have any comments or questions or anything else like that? Um, like I said, today we're chilling, guys. I figured, like I said, I could go ahead and start, playing around with some footage on that camera. It was just short stuff, like me making my coffee and um getting my work clothes folded and put away. Um so it's just like little, like I said, it's like little test videos. I'm not a professional. I don't have professional grade equipment. I don't have funds to go do stuff crazy and stuff. So I figured I was like, well, okay, well, I've got one more day after today before I got to go back to work. So there's not a lot of work I have to do around the house right now. So I could kind of, get my camera out. Like, okay, well, let me try making some short videos and then see, editing what I can do with it, cutting and splicing things together and, seeing what I can do. Like I said, normally I don't really do pre-recorded videos that much. Um, I don't know. It's just I like to be like in the moment kind of thing. So that's why I kind of like doing the lives, and then that way I can like sit down and hang out with everybody. Um, so that I don't know. That's just the way it is for me. It's just how it is. But yeah, like I said, I know it's early, guys. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. I do apologize if it's a little early for some folks. Um, like I said, I don't really have anything else to do. I'm just sitting here relaxing. First, I'm gonna wait until it uploads. Looks like we're about 90% on the last one. So I wonder. I think that's probably the longest one. I think so. I don't know. Just testing everything out, making sure everything's good, real quick, guys. Yeah. So just like it says, we're uploading some footage. We're going to be editing today. It's just test footage. And the audio sounds like it's doing pretty good. So, like I said, that's what I do. If you ever see me on my phone and stuff like that, I'm just going on there and testing to make sure the audio and stuff is doing okay. Um, so it looks like now we have the last video, which is a minute and 33 seconds. That one is finished. Now we're at 19% on the next one. So I guess what it actually did do was it took the last one that was recorded and it was importing that one first. So I guess that's the way that was doing it. I don't know how it does it. I don't know why it does it that way. I guess it's just the order that it's dropped. I just clicked select all and then import. That's all I did. So I guess it does its own thing order wise. And to show you guys, yeah, down here, that's the first one. There's like a minute and 33 seconds. So now we're still waiting on the other two. We're up to 24% on the second one. I don't have the greatest internet. I don't have the greatest speed for this. I don't have the greatest computer for it. I wish I did. It'd be a whole lot easier. But yeah. In the meantime, what's up, everybody? And like I said, if you haven't already, go check out our other channel, Don and Chris Unfiltered. On that channel, we've been trying different foods and stuff like that for the first time. There's some things that both of us haven't tried yet. Right now, the first couple things that we've had was stuff that I haven't had, but she has. So yeah, if you just want to go check that out, you're more than welcome to. Don't forget to like, subscribe to that channel as well. Um, I really wish there was more I can do right now, but I have to wait for this to finish because, of course, the the video that I need to start the editing with is apparently going to be the last one to upload, of course. So I have to deal with that. Yeah, so it looks like it's going to be a while. Yeah, so it looks like it's going to be a while. Wow. Just easier to use my phone to type in the chat for you guys so that way I don't keep bumping into the microphone whenever I'm over here trying to, you know. I'm trying, guys. I'm sorry. Like I said, I'm not the greatest at this, guys. I apologize. Um yeah, maybe if I have time after all this, then I'll be able to get that next podcast episode up and running. Of course, as you guys know, it's going to be on Spotify. I got to go back and make sure that I wrote down the right episode. We're still on season 2, as far as I know. If I forget completely, then that's when I'll change it. Then maybe after that, I probably just won't even deal with having an episode number at all. I just think it was cool just to kind of keep up with it and be like, oh man, how many seasons have I done? How many episodes have I done? Stuff like that. It's like, oh man, I've done that many. Woo, that's a lot, just something like that. That's probably the only reason why I was doing it. Other than that, I have a hard time keeping up with stuff. So, I mean, it is what it is, guys. I can only do so much. I'm only one person. My girls are over here. They're like pretty much passed out at this point. They had their fun this morning when they woke up, and now they're done. Now we're at 44% on the second video. So far so good, right, guys? So, like I said, if anybody wants to join in, you're more than welcome to. So the more the merrier. If you have any advice for me or tips or anything, that's greatly accepted. Like, and appreciated for real. Like I said, I have not done this in so long. It's yeah. It's been a hot minute, guys. Let's see. $51%. Oh, I saw something move on the screen. I thought maybe it was actually going forward with more, percent, or it was going to start doing something else, but apparently not. I got my hopes up, guys. You okay over there, girls? Just making sure y'all are all right. Y'all must have woke up from a nap. I guess as you can see, we're slowly getting there. We've got one video down. We've got a couple more to wait on, I guess you could say. Um Unfortunately. So in the meantime, I guess we'll wait on that. Um I know, guys, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. So does anybody have any tips or anything they'd like to give me for any kind of videos or editing, anything like that? Feel free to let me know, guys. Um I don't know. Let's see what else is going on, guys. Let's see. I hope to God it's not that stupid bird again outside. I swear. Finally up to at least 77%. It's just really annoying having to sit here and wait for it. I like to go ahead and get it started so that way we can have it at least like halfway done, but apparently not. What in the world are you girls doing over there? Lord have mercy. Every time, guys. Every time. Hold on, I gotta move this microphone out of the way. At least for a second, guys. Are you sure you girls are all right over there? What in the world? Y'all are making some weird noises. I'll just do it like that. What's up, Facebook? What's up? Ugh. Yeah, it's been a rough morning, guys. Right now, we are currently in the process of editing some footage that we recorded this morning, some test footage. Um, so far, we are live on YouTube still, also, guys. Just we got two out of the 4 videos because, of course, this little camera that I'm using, that I used for it, cheap little vlogging camera on Amazon, little SD card, does the loop recording. It takes forever apparently to upload some of it. I'm just now got 2 out of the 4 videos on here. I'm at 10% on a third one, so we're just sitting here waiting, and it's finishing, importing, so that way we could actually edit. And when I say it's been a rough morning already, kind of put me behind a little bit whenever I was getting set up in here. I was getting some AA batteries out for one of my other cameras to make sure it still worked, and next thing I know, why am I all wet? Come to find out, 2 of the size D batteries decided they wanted to apparently explode and leak battery acid everywhere. And yeah, I've almost gone through almost a whole half a roll of paper towels already trying to clean it up. Yeah. So I had to dry the battery daddy out that I have all the batteries stored in. That was a pain in the butt. So yeah. Crazy thing is, those fairly new batteries, so I don't know what was going on with it. To be honest, I really don't understand what was going on. I just went to go find some batteries, and all of a sudden I got soaking wet full of battery acid all over me. It's a good thing it didn't irritate me or nothing. It took me a minute to clean up. I'm gonna adjust this camera real quick, guys. Oh, tired of looking up, stretching my neck, it's hurting. There we go. There we go. Who's gonna have to deal with having that kind of in the way? Whatever. So yeah, like I said, please excuse the mess that's behind me. I do apologize. I just don't have anywhere to put anything because we don't have a lot of storage in this house. So we're doing the best we can with what we have. I apologize for that. So it is what it is at this point. And if anybody's new to any of the streams, Facebook or you know, or YouTube, then just to let you guys know, we're uploading some footage on this little vlogging camera. We're about 21% into the 3rd video, which in the order that it recorded it was the 2nd one, but you know. So we're waiting on that to finish importing so that way we can actually start the editing process. I'm trying to figure out how I can like cut and splice things a little bit better. Like I said, it's been a hot minute since I've done really any editing at all, technically. So it's gonna take me a minute to kind of figure stuff back out again. So yeah. And a stupid bird outside, man. I swear to God. I got lucky enough the other day that there was none of the birds that are trying to apparently live in the house, you know, weren't around. So I don't know. Just going on here to test to see if the audio is good on Facebook too. Just going on here to test to see if the audio is good on Facebook too. Okay, so that's good. And then I'm going to go back to YouTube to make, because I got the condenser microphone hooked up, I guess, to both Facebook and to YouTube. So I want to make sure that make sure everything's working right. Make sure everything's working right. Make sure everything's working right. Okay, so sounds like everything's going pretty good. Yeah, so if anybody has any advice for me, please feel free to let me know in the comments. Message me, let me know. Really what I'm trying to do with this footage is just kind of cut out some of the as I would call it, I guess technically B-roll or whatever, which is just me blabbering on about absolutely nothing for a second. So I'm going to try to practice on cutting and splicing, putting it together, and kind of, in a way, shortening it, because it's let's see, the last part of it, 1 minute and 33 seconds. The last video before is 4 minutes and 37 seconds. I don't remember how long the other ones are. I got to wait until they completely import. So like I said, bear with me. I'm trying to get back into this again. Up right now, I've got Facebook, YouTube, and the video project that we're working on. Let me see if I can't go. I mean, I know I can go split screen. Here in a bit, I got to clean up some more of that. Good old battery acid. So much fun. Good old battery acid. So much fun. I can't do it on there, huh? Well, that sucks. That sucks. I guess I have to do it on there. So I'm trying to make it a little bit easier on myself. Apparently not. Gotta move this every so often so I can work. So I got about 10% left on my battery on this thing. Go. I hate draining my battery like this, but I don't have any other way to do it. My desktop is slower. So it is what it is. Hey, look, we're at 38% now. Whoa, guys. Right? So yeah, like I said, if anybody's new to the stream, welcome in. We're uploading footage from this morning that we used this little vlogging camera. So testing it out, seeing how well it does, practicing with the cutting and splicing and stuff like that with the editing. I'm using Clipchamp from Microsoft. I'm going to try that because it seems to be the easier way for me to be able to edit. I guess in theory, the rest of it's a pain in the butt. The only other one I've been using is an app that Keen Master or Kind Master. I don't know how you say it. That's just what. So, well, like I said, hopefully everybody's doing okay today. Um, if the video quality is choppy, I apologize. Doing the best that it can. Like I said, I've got two web browsers up right now. I've got the editing software over here on one Google tab, and then I've got Facebook Live over here on the other one, and then on my computer I've got where we're live on YouTube. So um it's struggling just a little bit. The only thing I'm not on today so far is Twitch. So like I said, please bear with me. Like I said. Trying to adjust my little microphone over here. There we go. I don't know if that or what. I apologize if there's a lot of like noise and interference or anything else like that. I'm trying to get this right. Yeah. Trial and error, guys. Trial and error. It's a learning curve. I'm a little special. Especially when it comes to learning this stuff again for the first time in God knows how long. God, this is so annoying. I'm at 46% so far. Fun. Fun. So yeah, if anybody has any comments, questions, suggestions, anything you'd like to know, anything you'd like to give me advice wise, please feel free to do so. Like I said, I've been playing around with it, trying to figure out what I can do, footage wise and stuff like that. I still haven't gotten to the point to where I can really record anything out in public or anything. There's just not a lot going on. It's just hard to be able to do that. Um, like I said, there's really not a whole lot going on with it. So I figured, like I said, this morning I did some test footage and basically just me getting my work clothes put up and stuff like that. So uh, once this finally does go through and finish uploading, then maybe I can, you know, maybe I can actually, which would be nice. But that's just the way it is, I guess. Unfortunately, it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. So yeah, do you think I should go live on Twitch also to kind of update everybody on there? What do you think, guys? Yeah, sorry, there's a lot of feedback. Like I said, anytime you guys ever hear any kind of feedback from the microphone and stuff like that, that's just me going back and I'm going back so I can make sure that the audio is still going pretty smooth on the other apps and everything. Let me double check on Facebook, make sure it's doing pretty good. anytime you guys ever hear any kind of feedback from the microphone and stuff like that, that's just me going back and okay, so that's good. Like I said, that's what I do. I go back and forth between the apps and everything to make sure I don't have any feedback from anybody else, so I have to do it myself. Yes, it's frustrating talking to myself. I really do wish that I would have some people that would be interested. I know everybody's busy. I'm just trying to get the word out there. I'm trying to do the best I can to bring some cool content for you guys. It's just the fact that I just need a little bit of help from you guys to push me a little bit to get it. At least throw me some ideas. At least help me out because, like I said, mentally I've got a lot of things going on, and it's definitely hindering me from really coming up with anything idea wise that's decent. Should I say? I don't know. It's hard to explain, guys. Like I said, most of the time I'm stuck here in the office at home. So I don't really have the money or the time to really go do a whole lot of things. And on top of it, of course, I've got my family I got to take care of too. So I'm very limited to what I can and can't do. So I really do wish that I'd be able to, just about anywhere and be able to record different things and be like, hey, yeah, let's go check out this. Let's go do this. It just doesn't work that way. It's just the way it is. I don't have the time or the money to really do it. So that's why I like to come sit down and, hang out with everybody here and, go live for a little bit, get some advice. If anybody has anything they want to, they can. There we go. I have to reset this monitor every time. Don't know why it has to do this all the time, but it's a pain in the butt. There we go. So, as I was saying, I don't even know what I was saying anymore, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just kind of everywhere. I don't know. I'm bored out of my mind, guys. Please, let me know, guys. Please. Like I said, we're not doing anything at all today. We are just waiting on this stuff to finish uploading. I'm at 64% as it stands right now on this third video out of the 4. So hopefully it'll be done soon so that I don't have to sit here and wait forever or keep you guys waiting forever because I feel bad. It's just like right now, there's absolutely nothing I can do it, unfortunately. What's everybody else doing today, guys? What's everybody doing? There we go. Try to find anything else. So now, guys, we are live on Twitch, we are live on Facebook, and we are also live on YouTube. So, in a while, guys. Right now, we're currently uploading some footage that I did this morning. Everybody on Facebook and YouTube already knows. So I was using my little vlogging camera and trying to record a few things this morning. Basically, it was just me, putting away my work clothes and stuff like that, making my coffee, trying to figure out what I can do with different angles and stuff like that. Now we are all currently just sitting here and waiting for this stuff to finish importing into Clipchamp so that let me know. I'm trying to get back into this editing and stuff again. Like everyone already knows, it's just I have very limited resources and time to with. So I'm trying to I'm trying to multitask and do this, and this, and this. So it's just, I'm doing whatever I can. If I have to, I may go ahead and have to cut off some of the other lives so that way I can get this thing to go faster. Hey, be good to each other, girls. Yeah. Facebook, I'm using y'all on a browser. I'm going to see if that maybe helps speed the process up. Let you guys know too what's process. Um, Hopefully we can get this stuff situated. I'll see you guys later, Facebook. Yeah. Okay. All right, you two. We should be up an okay so far. We are so far at 71% on the third video out of 4. Twitch, I want to apologize to you guys that I haven't been, keeping you guys up to date with things a little more or, recording a lot more. I do apologize. Like I said, I've just had a lot going on here lately. And I don't know if I still want to go back to probably just doing the game. But just to let you guys know too, we do have some more videos on Don and Chris Unfiltered coming up, and I've got another podcast episode ready to record. I got a script and everything ready to go. If I have time after the editing process of this, if I can get it done at some point, even if I just have it uploaded on here to where it's good to go to start the editing, that's fine with me. So that'll be one last thing for me to have to worry about. So yeah. Um I wanted to keep you guys updated because like I said, it's been a hot minute since I've done anything with you guys. And I do apologize for it. I'm sorry. But you know, just to let y'all know, I didn't forget about y'all. Um I'm gonna make this one short and sweet too, guys. Don't forget to follow. I know I haven't done a whole lot. So those of you who have followed, those of you who have tuned in, I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Um, so I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here, guys. I'll probably be out there later. It just depends. I'm trying to wait and see how this is gonna go. I may have to, stop what I'm doing and go do something else to let this finish up because I'm only at 78% on the third video out of 4. So it's gonna take a hot minute for everything to upload. But other than that, guys, I will catch you guys later. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to follow. Facebook, and we are also live on YouTube. So, welcome in everybody on Twitch. Know it's been a while, guys, since I've done anything with you guys, and I do apologize for it. So, okay, the audio was pretty good on that one too, so I ain't got to worry about that. Yeah. Making sure everything was going pretty good on that. I just did a quick live also over there on Twitch to catch up with those guys because it's been a while since I've been on there. I did a test video. I think I was live on there technically last night for a few minutes whenever I was doing a test video. I was using that Restream, and sorry, I gotta scratch my foot. But I was trying to figure out like if I could do like different camera angles and stuff like that. Restream seems to be the one that I'm able to do that. But also if I want to do like create my clips a lot easier for me, then I know that obviously Riverside is the better one for that. I don't know, guys. And both of them are like $39.99 a month for um you know the next plan up, which is basically I don't know. It's ridiculous. I don't have that kind of money. I think both of them only allow you at least 2 hours of record time, which is a pain in the freaking butt because it's like, what if your stuff goes over 2 hours? What are you gonna do? You have to stop, edit it, and like, hold on, guys, we gotta finish this later. We gotta do the other part of our interview for the day next time. You know what I mean? It's like that's not fair. I mean, I know people want to make money, but at the same time, it's like some of us just don't have it, but we're trying to get to the point to where we can. If I got to the point to where I can be better off financially to be able to do that, then yeah, I'm gonna bet you're sweet. But I'm gonna jump on that opportunity. The cheapest one that I can do maybe is Riverside on the phone because it's only $9.99. But I use the computer more for stuff like that. So I'm just like, okay, well, all the features that I need are on the computer. I don't know. It's a hassle. It really is. Um, I don't know, guys. It's just one of those things. Like I said, anybody is more than welcome to join in, give me tips, tricks, stuff like that. It's greatly appreciated. So, the more the merrier, guys. And let me know too how the audio is, please. I'm trying to make sure that, everything's good for you guys. I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to be blasting in your ear and stuff like that if you are, hanging out with us. Um, and look at that. We're finally on the last one, guys. We're finally on the last one. Hold on, let me show you guys. Right up here. Look at that. We are finally on the last one. We're at 9% on the last video, which is technically the first one. It's nice to know that finally we're getting somewhere, right? So yeah, once we get this situated, then we can start editing. Nice. Guys, if had a brain fart. Okay, so we're at 11% now on that. Once we get that situated, we could probably actually finally get started on the editing. I want to get this done and over with so that then we can work on other things. But of course, as usual, there's always something, being a freaking pain in the butt, guys. I swear. I don't understand it. I just want one thing to go, smooth for me. I just want one thing. Kyrie, what are you doing, baby? The girls are being irritating towards each other, I guess. I don't know. They're not exactly siblings, but let's just say they act like it. So, yeah. Wonderful, right, guys? All right. So, first of all, I'm going to let you go for 2 seconds. I'm going to go over here and give these girls some more food cuz they're begging me. So, I'll be right back, guys. Hi, girls. Hi. Oh, my babies. Huh? I know, I know. I give you attention too, Nominate. Don't worry. I love both my girls. Yeah. My pretty girls. Huh. Yeah. I know, I know. So you got plenty of pellets, so I'll give you girls some more hay. Oh, y'all getting excited, huh? Yeah. Let me get you girls some more. Hold on. One thing at a time, girls. swear you girls act like you're starving. You get fed like every other like hour or so. I swear. Nominate, you need to go on a diet. You know that, or at least give your sister an opportunity to eat a little bit more. And Kyrie's already at a healthy weight, but you nominate, you're a little obese there, girl. There you go, girls. There you go. Happy little piggies. All right, I'm back. Had to go take care of my girls. Had to give them some more food. I have to keep moving this thing. My poor computer is struggling. We've been online for over an hour and 13 and a half. Yeah. 1 hour, 13 minutes, and 31 seconds. Lord have mercy. So, as everybody else knows, like I said, I'm not the greatest at this, guys. I'm not. I do apologize for that. We are now at 46% on that last video to be uploaded. Hopefully we can get this stuff situated soon because I really want to get this done and over with so that way we can move on to the next part of it. But it is what it is, right? All right, so thought I would be able to share that a little bit more, but apparently not. So, 59%, we're almost there. Woo! Finally. Oh my gosh. So annoying. All right, so let's see. We're slowly getting to the finish line here. Slowly but surely. Like I said, guys, I wouldn't mind from you all if you would give me some advice. If you have anything to tell me on how to edit a little bit better, stuff like that. If you look, I have a Lenovo Chromebook, guys. I don't have but so many things I can use to edit with it. like I said, KeyMaster and Clipchamp. Clipchamp is what I'm using right now in the browser. I think there was another one that I saw before, but I don't know. If you guys could please help me out, I would be greatly appreciated. I'm still learning. I'm trying to figure this all out. I'm trying to find an easier way to edit this stuff because I mean, my other computers, both of them, I got Hewlett Packards. I got my old laptop's a Hewlett Packard, and that thing is slower than anything. And my desktop, it's slow also. And yeah, my laptop that I'm using right now, this Lenovo Chromebook, is about the fastest thing that I have that I can use for this. Um, I'm open to suggestions. I'm open to help. You know, I mean, I know I have to start doing stuff on my own, but at the same time, if anybody knows anything that would work a little bit better, then please let me know. I'd love to know. I'd love to, be able to do better for you guys. My coffee got cold. Great. Cold coffee, right? Always fun. So yeah. Pretty much, like I said, I've got nothing else going on today. This is pretty much all I've got. If this thing continues to take forever like this, I'm probably just going to end up doing one of my I guess recording my podcast. And probably go from there. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know anymore. I'm just losing it. I'm still exhausted. So yeah, please bear with me. Like I said, I do have a Q&A up, guys. If anyone has any editing advice, like I said, please feel free to reach out to me. I'd love to have some help. It would be nice. Try to anyways. Of course, we got the dogs that won't, stop barking. Wonderful. Little by little, day by day, our neighbors are surrounding us with an extreme amount of dogs and chickens. Yeah. Wonderful. It is what it is. Nothing we can do about it. Only allow you at least 2 hours of record time, which is a pain in the freaking butt because it's like, what if your stuff goes over 2 hours? What are you gonna do? You have to stop, edit it. Okay. I've been going back and forth adjusting the audio, guys. I just want to make sure. Hey, look at that. We're finally done, guys. And yes, I do have proof. I have proof. I do have proof. Let me go over here and show you guys. So I want to rename this one. I'll rename it to that. That way I know exactly what it is later. I think what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go ahead and, instead of working on that right now, I'm probably just going to, I don't know. I really don't know, to be honest. I don't know, guys. I'm sorry, okay? I'm just losing my mind. A little at a time. Are we back? Ugh. Every time I try to share something with you guys, I got lucky enough whenever I was able to share briefly what that, what I will. I can't even talk. Ugh. Anyways, I was lucky enough to be able to share with you guys that brief little amount of time on there. Um, so yeah, we finally got the footage uploaded. We don't have to worry about that. Um, I guess I'll go ahead and take that out. Let's see. There we go. Didn't think I'd ever need one of these things again. But apparently I do in order for this. And I thought too that, having something fancy like this, that the cord that comes with it would also be like a data cord to where I can like just plug it up and drop the footage onto the computer. No. Nope, it's just a charger. Lucky me. Just a charger. It's so wonderful, guys. So wonderful. So yeah, well, we got that situated. We don't have to worry about that now. Um so yeah. Now we're gonna sit here, drink my cold coffee, and go from there. So if anybody has any comments, questions, suggestions, please feel free to let me know. We're here for however long, doesn't matter. So we may or may not record another podcast episode today. Like I said, I got to see what else is going on. It's already 10:21. It's pretty much time for me to go get something to eat for breakfast. I'm just not quite hungry right now. Still, surprisingly, I know. It's like when I'm at work, this is about the time that if I have a break in the action at work, I stop and I go try to get me something to eat, even if it is just some peanut butter crackers or some chips. That's about it. Because a lot of times I don't get a chance to stop and eat because I'm just go, 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 go. So, so what's up, everybody? Anybody that's new to the stream, hi, welcome in. I'm Chris. Welcome to Phoenix Services. Today, what we were doing, we just finished up uploading some footage from this morning. That reminds me, I do need to go on here and I think I saved. It was from Facebook. There was some. Excuse me. I thought there was other websites that I saved too that I could use for editing. I just don't remember. I'm trying to find something that's gonna, fit my needs for even just simple edits, like cutting and splicing and stuff like that. If anybody does have anything that would probably help, just please feel free to let me know in the chat. I'm always open to suggestions. I'm always open to some help and stuff like that. So, um, let's see. I've got audio converters if I need it. Oh yeah, the sound library for the podcast. Video. Huh? I don't know. I'm lost, guys. I have no idea what I'm doing anymore, so please bear with me. Um, God, leaning forward like this hurts my back. I want to sit back in my chair, but at the same time, it's like I can't reach my microphone or my computer, so I have to kind of lean forward. Hmm. Yeah, that video that we did for Dawn and Chris Unfiltered last night, part of our nightly routine. Um, I actually was testing that out with I think it was the ultra high definition part of the camera on my phone. Actually came out pretty good. It's pretty clear, pretty smooth. I just don't want to rely on using my phone all the time for it because I don't want to drain my battery like my last phone. I don't have money. I don't have money for a new one. At least I know that's working. What's up, everybody? Like I said, does anybody have any idea if there's any other editing software or websites to use? Please let me know. I'm trying for the life of me to try to figure out, like, other than that, Keen Master and Clipchamp. Clipchamp, I just finished uploading some of that footage from this morning. Um, I'm trying to find something else first before I even start really editing on it because I'm trying to figure it out. Um, sorry, I'm like going back and forth. This is what I do on a daily. I'm over here trying to figure out day by day. Like I said, that's another reason why I get online with you guys too, is so that if there's anybody out there that's watching that knows more about, this kind of stuff, that, I'd love to have some advice. I'd love to have a little bit of help to try to see, you know, there's some tips and tricks like, hey, well, why don't you try this? I was like, oh, I didn't think about that. So, you know what I mean? It's like, you know, a lot of help would be greatly appreciated. Like I said, I'm still starting out on this stuff. I'm still learning. Um, I'm a little special. I mean, I'm doing the best I can, man. Oh, that's the food bowl over there. I didn't know what that noise was. Let's see. Oh, I know that one. Hmm. Apparently, I can't use that either. Ah, rah. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I'm just trying. Hmm. Okay, that might be something I could use later. Hmm. I didn't think about that. Huh. Let me go. I'm gonna favorite that one. So that way I could use that later. Um. Hmm. I don't know. I'll have to look at this. All right then. So I'm definitely gonna keep this one in mind. Um, I'm going through some of the websites that I saved from Facebook. Um, I'm going through and trying to find. Like I said, I know there was some more that, or at least I thought I knew that there was some more that I could use for editing, but I have no idea. I haven't been able to find but just a few. I have no idea. I don't really see anything else. I guess that's all I had. Well then. Well. Does anybody have any comments, questions, or anything else for me? I'm probably gonna hop off of here. I'm gonna go ahead and try to see what I can do about this next episode of our podcast. So don't forget to like, subscribe, share. If you have any advice for me, please let me know in the comments below. I greatly appreciate it. Those of you who are already subscribed, thank you guys. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys. I appreciate it. We're gonna still work on some things for you all. Like I said, I'm trying different things. I'm trying to, figure things out little by little. We'll get there together. Um, I appreciate your patience, and until then, I'll see you all guys next time, guys. Okay, I'll see y'all later.